How do? My name's Anna. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Today I thought it would be fun. I had to get kind of dressed up and recreate this look for a video that I wanted to do for work, and I thought I would just bring you along and show you how I got this look. Okay, so this is clean and ready to go. And yeah, I thought I would just do the whole process. There was a video that I had done, or actually like a photo shoot I had done for work. I do social media for my job, and I sort of wanted to recreate that for another social media thing because we're promoting a thing. Yeah, and so I'm going to recreate this photo so that I can do a video. Yeah, and I thought I would just sort of film that for you. So the first thing that I'm gonna deal with is my hair, because I'll just get that out of the way so that I can do my makeup, and that'll be easier because, you know, I guess this gets in the way. It just makes more sense to me. All right, so I have actually done a video about how I get my hair up under wigs. So I will fast forward quite a bit through this, but I'll just do like a couple of them in real time. I think, yeah, it's gonna be more comfortable to split it kind of into two, but I'm gonna have to back up for this. I take a long strand with my bangs, with my fringe, because it's a little easier. 2 to 3 fingers depending on the hair, because these fringe pieces are so short. We're gonna do 2 fingers. Just wrap it around all the way. It's gonna be messy. Ooh, that was tight. Don't do it as tight as I did. All right, and then it's on my head in like a little circle. There's gonna be a little bit sticking out. And I do try to keep them pretty close to my hairline so that it'll, the wig can sort of sit on that. And I just put bobby pins like crossways. So one's going that way, one's going that way, and it holds it in place. And I'll put a wig cap on after. Anyways, I will speed this next section up and probably cut it a little bit because it's gonna take me a while. Okay, and we're done. And this is what it looks like. It's probably pretty messy. But that's okay, because just take this handy dandy wig cap and we're just gonna put that in there. There. And we're good. And that's all put away. So usually I would just leave it like this because who cares? Nobody can see me. But since you are all here with me, I'm going to put on one of my Odin's Eye, I think this is the hummingbird one, yeah, scarves. Et voila. Okay. Cool. Great. So, oh, I wanted to also mention I keep all of my bobby pins in this adorable little pouch. I have actually a ton of these little pouches from Redbird Studio in Portland, Oregon. Anyways, I'm gonna put a link to these. I know that there are very small amounts. They're all like handmade, but I love these for little things like this. Anyway, so now I'm gonna focus on my makeup look, and I'm gonna do the eyeshadow first today. I used to do my face first, but I think because I haven't been wearing as much foundation lately, that maybe that's why I switched to doing eyeshadow first. I keep changing my mind. I'm gonna use a brow like pomade today, and I have 2.5 in the pomade, and I can't read this. And this is the Dip Brow pomade in taupe from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I can't really decide which one I want to use. I think we're gonna go with this one. I think I like this one better, but they're basically the same thing. And I'm going with taupe, the really light one, because I'm doing a pastel look. So yeah, first things first, going to and I love this Zoeva brush. It is the 317 wing liner brush. And this is the perfect eyebrow brush. It just is. They always turn out good when I use this brush. Just trying to make them look super natural. Okay. I'm gonna put brow gel on those, and I'm using this Kosas Air Brow just because it's out, but I like the packaging. Kind of works okay. I don't like the smell of it, but it goes away like fairly quick. And I'm basically just trying to get my brows to, they hang down naturally, and I'm just trying to get them to not quite go quite so far down. But I also don't want them to look shellacked or anything like that. I think that's fine. I don't usually worry too much about my brows because my fringe always cover them, and I'm wearing a wig with bangs, so it's not such a huge deal. I also kind of like my natural brows, and so it's just sort of enhancing, filling in a little bit. I like things to be very low maintenance, so that if I don't want to put in a lot of effort, I don't have to. All right, cool. Now, eye primer. I saw Alexandra Anel. I really like her channel. Anyways, do this once, like warms it up. And I've been doing that ever since, and I feel like it works really, really well for me as far as like a good amount to put on my lids, and also just the way that it spreads with my finger. I don't know, it just kind of works. That's nice and dry. And before it starts creasing, take my Pat McGrath under eye powder and just go over that. The little tiny brush. So, palette of the day, I'm going to use the Natasha Denona Pastel palette. This is my favorite pastel palette. I don't have many, but this is definitely my favorite. And I brought out Circo Loco just in case I want to deepen something up a little bit. We'll see. Haven't decided yet. This might be perfectly fine. Kind of want to try a thing. Let's see how this works. Just gonna do like a rainbow on my eye. So, taking Starlit thread here on my pinky. I don't have much room here. There's too much stuff. Gonna put that on my lid. And now I'm going to take this shade, just going right on down the rainbow and just going to blend that into the last shade. And while I do this, I am going to sort of create a little bit of shape here because I like that to be a little bit more angled because of my eye shape. So in other words, instead of being like super rounded and following the shape of my eye, I'm gonna just sort of bring it up straight a little bit more. All right, next up, do we use Zest? Which one? I think this guy. I think. So using a rougher 2 for this. In fact, I'm gonna mix those 2 shades. I'm just gonna mix them. I have such like a yellow undertone that one doesn't, I think, show up quite as well on me. Could be the brush too, but yeah, I'm not seeing that as well. Also gonna kind of get that one because it's the lightest one, like in here. It's subtle, but it's very pretty. I like it. Okay. Next up. All right, I'm gonna have to kind of make some decisions here because not everything's gonna fit unless I do some very specific things. I'm gonna continue on my trajectory for now. I'm gonna go into this shade. All right. So now I'm going to use this blue and I'm just gonna put that here to highlight my brow bone. And no, you know what's going to happen now is I am gonna pull in this palette and I'm gonna use, okay, all right. We're just making this up as we go, by the way. There is no plan. No plan. I mean, there is, but it's not set in stone. Okay, so I'm going to use this shade. And the first step, we're just gonna see what that looks like right here. And you know what? I love that. Do I even need... Do I need the shimmer? I'm gonna try to be a little bit more subtle about it, perhaps. Let's see. I don't know that did anything. I don't care, it's fine. I'm going to add more of this, but now I'm gonna mix it with this for my inner corner. Oh yeah. Oh, so shiny. I love that. Okay. So now I want purple and I'm going to do that on the outside of my eye, probably about 1/3 of the way. And then also like right in this corner. And I think I want to bring that up a bit into a teeny tiny wing. Is that gonna work? And just deepen that outer. In fact, I am gonna take a little like pencil brush. Gosh, I need to clean my brushes. Or I should say I want to clean my brushes. Well, need is probably the right word for that. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna deepen that up right here with the purple. And I think that should work just fine. But I don't want to do too much. And I have a rainbow on my eyes. I do feel like there's a bit of orange sort of missing. I'm just gonna enhance that a little bit on this side because I feel like I got a little bit lost. And now that I do that, I want to add a little more yellow. I actually think this side turned out really well. I really like it. And this one was a little bit more muddy, but I think it's all right. I think it'll work. Okay, so going in now with a sort of lavender, like a very cool violet color for my lash line, because I don't want it to be very colorful, but I don't want it to not be colorful. I don't know if that makes much sense, but I sort of was having trouble choosing between pink and purple for this anyway, so that just gives me a little bit of brightness down there. Not really adding color, but not washing out the color. I forgot that I wanted to put some of this on my lower lash line as well. I just think that might be a little bit pretty. I have a sparkly purple eyeliner. Yes. I like these Urban Decay, like, what are they even called? They're called Glide On Eye Pencil, and they have little glitters in them. I'm going to sharpen this. Can you see the little sparkles in there? Anyway, I really like these pencils. I have a few colors. They're spendy, they're not cheap, but this is what I'm going to use in my lash line. I always tight line here and then basically color in the skin behind my lashes because they're kind of thick. You see the difference? All right, now we're talking. So for my face makeup, I'm going to use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in, I think this is Nougatine is my favorite one. And then my Matchstick, Fenty Matchstick in Amber. It's my lightest one, and I think that's what I want for today. It's very cool toned. I want to keep this look pretty cool toned because of the wig and just the whole overall wintry thing that I'm doing. And so I'm not going to use any bronzer, and I'm going to do very light makeup. Also, totally forgot to mention, I started out today, before I even went on camera, with this, the Too Faced, like, I don't know, extreme lip injection. This is such a good moisturizer for me. I don't know, really love it. I really love it. I feel like it prepares my lips for lip products really well. And this is what I always start with, and I think I did that off camera before I even started the video, so wanted to mention that. All right, so I think I'm gonna start with the matchstick. I want to just use this here. And then, you know, I'm not even gonna do it here. I guess we'll just make things look a little sharper for the whole icy winter thing. this might be unnecessary, but I think it's fun, so I'm gonna do it. And then take this little brush. Oh, it's clean is why I'm using it. And then with the concealer, I'm mostly just gonna kind of try to even out little spots that I see. So like here, 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 here. I mean, let's brighten this a little bit. And here a little bit. Maybe we'll kind of right here. I'm just gonna try to smooth out my complexion a little. There's some little sort of breakout scars. All right, I'm gonna let that warm up just a little bit, but not too long because we don't want it to set. And with a different clean brush, do not use the same one as the contour. And I'm just gonna sort of buff those out a bit. I'm using like super light pressure. This is a Rougher 14. It's like a really fluffy little tiny brush. You know what I didn't do is use a primer. Kind of haven't been doing that lately, but yeah, it's fine. I'm a little bit, I got that a little bit too high, so I might end up going back over that with my eyeshadow. I don't know. We'll see. I didn't mean to get that up so high. Okay. And a little nervous about this, but let's do it. I'm gonna take that here. Oops. Ah, I need to get it thinner than I can. I'm sort of following the natural, like where you can see my nose shining. I hope I don't regret this. I feel like I should have used a little bit lighter shade for this. Oh, and it's making it like thicker. Okay, I don't like that. Don't do that. Erase that part. I'm gonna take that brush that I used for the contour. I'm gonna oh no, that was the orange eyeshadow brush. That is not what I wanted to do. That's also my skin having a reaction to being touched, because that happens. Running out of clean brushes here. All right, well, let's blend this out more. I'm trying very hard not to like make that too thick of a line. Okay. I think it's fine. And I think I'm just going to just very, very ever so lightly. No, you know what? I feel like we have a stasis right now that I'm not gonna do that. Okay, all right. So, going to go back into my eyeshadow and take this shade right here again, and just do the under eyes one more time. Especially because this side, I think I did get a little bit of concealer there. And I want to be able to see it. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So I want to take my Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish in 1 Fair Pale. And I really like this powder. I'm going to take a smaller powder brush. This is a Rougher 19. I use this for powder, I guess. I just want a smaller sort of soft brush. And I'm going to just sort of airbrush my face. Just sort of set everything, get ready for my powder blush. All right, it's looking a little bit more evened out, I think, a little bit more chiseled. Now for a blush, what do I want to use? I think something very pink is going to be good, and I know exactly what I'm going to use. Yes, I think, is that a little too purple? We're going to try it. Anyways, this is the Kaleidos Dream Walk blush, and let's see, where do I want that? Placements, it'll change it so much. And I think where I want this is more on like the outside of my face and sort of up high. So, and I have kind of high cheekbones anyway, especially out here. So I think I'm gonna very lightly build that up starting out here. Yeah, kind of subtle, keeping that sort of rainbow theme, and then sort of moving it. So focus the color like out here, and then bring it in once my brush has sort of used up the pigment a bit, or like distributed it, I guess I should say. So yeah, and up into my temples, sort of, kind of blending it with the eyeshadow. And again, just my cheekbones are, I mean, that's, blush is a bit hard for me because I have such sensitive skin that sometimes if I just rub a brush without blush on my cheeks, they will turn pink. And so I don't know sometimes what is the blush and what is my skin being irritated. So that's always a fun thing. And since I'm wearing a wig, I am going to build this up a bit because it definitely will, the wig kind of helps to offset, like, it's big, it's bold, and so having like bigger, bolder on my face helps balance that out a little bit. And I might add more later too. But yeah, kind of a cooler pinky blush. I think that works. It's not exactly what I was going for. It is a little more purple, but that's fine. I don't know. We're gonna hopefully not regret this. A little pink on the nose. Why not? Okay, highlighter. I feel like Odin's eye is gonna be the thing here. Let's see. Or I do this Pat McGrath. I love this. Nobody talks about this, but I love this palette. And this like pinky highlighter. It's kind of white to pink to blue or green, I mean. It's so pretty. I think this might actually be the thing. Yeah, let's just use that. I like it. I forgot that I had gotten it out. I'm gonna put this very high on my cheekbone, kind of meeting my eye. Okay, a little bit here, a little bit here. I'm gonna put this on before I do my lips. Okay. Oh, it's weird. I can't see it in real life. I can only see it on the monitor. Oh, that's strange. Okay. Okay. And I'm using this on the bottom because I wanted it to be a little lighter, more ethereal look. And my bottom lashes can get a little extra and I don't know, spidery if I use black, so that's why I'm using this lighter sort of lavender shade. Okay, and I'm doing that first so it can dry before I do this, because then I mean physics. If I'm looking, I always look down this way to get these so that I'm not touching them, but if I look up, then it gets on the bottom of my face right here. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but it's important to do it this way. So I'm gonna do the lips, and I want a very light pink situation. However, I don't really have a super light pink lip liner, so I think I'm gonna use a little bit more of a nude lip liner just to sort of define the lips a little bit. And my favorite one for that is my ColourPop BFF lippy pencil. Sort of lip colored. Like I said, I just want to define them a little. I'm gonna round them out on the top a little. I feel like my lips are so pointy and I want a little softer look. And then I do kind of bring the lip liner all over my lips. Not solid, just subtly. So pretty neutral, pretty natural. Then, unfortunately, this is not sold anymore, but this is one of my favorite ways to do sort of a just shimmery lip, like shimmery pink nudie lip. And really this look is about the eyes for me, and actually the wig matching with everything, and so I want the lip to be pretty subtle. So that's what we're accomplishing here. We're trying to accomplish. Yeah. And now just going to do some eyeliner. I am not eyeliner, mascara. I'm not going to wear lashes today because again, I want this to be a little bit of a lighter look. I don't want it to look overpoweringly black. Like I want my black lashes. By the way, this Lancome Monsieur Big has been my favorite mascara for years. I've tried others and I've liked others fine, but this one, I just got it on my, I have to really look up in order to not get it on my deep set eyes. In fact, I'm not gonna be able to do this on camera. I guess maybe. Oh my gosh, I'm getting mascara all over myself. What am I doing? Because I'm trying to, I never put mascara on film. Okay, we're gonna do the other eye off camera. All right, that side went a little better. I tried to just kind of use my fingernail to pop that off, but you can see these two little... I'm gonna leave it. I'm not even gonna try to get rid of it because there's gonna be enough going on that hopefully nobody will notice. All right, so that's the makeup. And now I'm gonna go get my wig. All right, so this is the Hey Space Milk wig called Aurora, I believe. Love this wig, so pretty. Anyway, yeah. And I'm going to literally just take my hairbrush that I use on my own hair and gently sort of smooth this out a little. It's been sitting in storage. It's actually a little staticky, which I could use some water. Anyways, I'm just kind of gently going over this, trying to get rid of some of those flyaways, which may or may not be working. It may be making it worse. I don't want to brush it too much. All right, so now okay, so definitely love the way that this works with the wig. Very excited about that. Remember how I was saying that the wig will make the blush sort of fade? Gonna put more blush on. Definitely a thing. I don't know if that was smart. It might not be. Yeah, it's kind of cute. All right, so let me go grab my hoodie that I'm gonna use for this and I'll be right back. So in real life, I would never, ever in a million years wear a sequined hoodie with a wig. But for a photo shoot, it's gonna work just fine. The reason for that being that the wig would get caught in the sequins. So for a 15-minute trying to do a little video for social media, no big deal. But for like an evening out or something, it would ruin the wig. Anyways, that's why. So yeah, this is the final look. Gonna go film my thing for work now. And thank you so much for being here. I just thought it would be fun to sort of show when I'm dressing up what the process is. It's pretty straightforward. But anyways, if you're interested in how to get this look, that's how you get it. And I will put the link for this wig and everything that I put on my face in the description box. And I hope you're all having a great week, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.
I fell in love because first time I looked